Hi, my Libra masculines. Okay, you guys, I pulled out a love and life spread for Libra after I did your main reading for the week. And we started with a queen and we ended with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is here a couple of times, so I realized this is a message specifically for my Libra masculines. So this is your mid-February reading just for the masculines. If you're a cross watcher checking in on a Libra masculine, this may help you too, though. As always, keep in mind, though, you guys, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. So take the reading if you really know it resonates for you. Don't try to grasp at straws and make it fit if it doesn't sound like it's for you. If it's not for you, just leave it behind and try back next week or next time, okay? If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and Sagittarius. If you want to see readings for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, and link to my website for private readings is down below. You guys, I am going to do an extended reading here because I feel like there's something that could really happen here between you and someone else, but there might be some obstacles you guys need to overcome. Overall messages from Spirit about this relationship is vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Play hard. Find time to laugh and goof off and just enjoy each other right now. And stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Leap of faith is at the bottom of the deck. That's your big catalyst or challenge. It's safe to make the move you're making. Safe to make a move. Now, I have the World, I have the Tower, I have the Chariot, I have the Star, I have the Fool, I have a Leap of Faith card. For some of you, this quite literally might involve a move and a massive relocation because the World and the Chariot came out. So some of you might quite literally be thinking about moving or relocating, or maybe this person is. Keep in mind, this does not have to be a romantic relationship. This can be familial or a friendship or someone in your environment that's just thinking about you, worrying about you, but it does look like it's romantic here to me. The relationship is going to stand the test of time. If you play and you have fun right now, stay in the present moment and try to enjoy each other. Be vulnerable. Someone needs to take a leap of faith, and someone's definitely considering it because we have the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. That looks like living together, having a family together, stability. This is a relationship that could actually really go somewhere. It looks like the beginning of something new here. Could be brand new, but it might not be brand spanking new for all of you. There's this cup of love that wants to be taken. Family and children and happily ever after, and this stability and living together could be involved. But the overall energy of the person around you is coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. That could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could just be a woman that's very practical right now. She might be thinking quite a bit about money, assets, resources, what she devotes herself to. The way this person's feeling is the 10 of Wands, weighed down, but they see you as the lover. Some of you have Gemini in your chart, which I love. Maybe they're a Gemini. Also, the lovers is just about spirit trying to bring two people together. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Knight of Cups. Oh my, very romantic energy right now. And he's pointed right at the King of Swords. This Knight's pointed right at the King of Swords. That's you guys. When those 4 cards came out, I was like, this is for the masculine. So I'm going to make it for the guys only. So with this Queen of Pentacles, this earth sign energy, this is a person looking at what they have and thinking a lot about it. This is usually a hardworking person, a hardworking wife or mother. She may be a business owner as well. Very grounded, wants to be practical. And all pentacles came out. I'm like, wow, this person either is an earth sign or they have earth in their chart, or they're just really focused on the 3D right now, what's actually happening in their real life. The pentacle realm is about health, wealth, time, and money, what we're investing in, what we're working on and working towards. This person's thinking about the 6 of Pentacles, then the 4 of Pentacles, and then the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. There does seem to be a need to be patient. This person is trying to be very careful with their resources right now. They want and need equal give and take. They may provide sometimes for others, but at this time, maybe they can't, because stability with the 4 of Pentacles is important. Like, there is a generosity, but then there's a holding back, and then there's sort of a waiting to see what will happen. And in general, I think what that says about this person is they will make an investment, but they will not unbalance their own scales. They'll only give to a point, and they want that equal give and take. They need to be conservative and careful right now They might be somewhat nostalgic at the moment. They might be kind of waiting for something to happen. They might be waiting to see a return on an investment of some kind. They think in very, very practical terms. They are right now anyways. Very much so. Very much so with these pentacles. The way this person's feeling is the 10 of Wands. This chick maybe is a one-woman army sometimes. Like, wow. Yeah, like... They carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. They often work alone. They might be in the middle of completing like a really heavy cycle. They want to open up to something new because the Ace of Wands is right here, but it's like they have to be steadfast. They have to keep going, maybe carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. They work a lot. They work alone maybe. Life overwhelms them sometimes, but clarifying this is the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have 3 Knights on the table. The Knight of Cups came out twice. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. When we get Knights, that's a lot of action being taken or a lot of fast-paced energy. These 2 Knights are big risk takers. They will go from New York to Tokyo and back again. They will roam the world. They are on a quest. They are on a mission. This person does want a new beginning, and they really want it to have a lot of growth potential. Also, they know that they have to go for it and take a risk. It might feel risky. It might feel impulsive. It might even feel kind of crazy. But this Knight of Swords is going right towards that new beginning with a lot of passion and a lot of excitement. Here's what's interesting. When we've got this really grounded, stable, practical looking person that will probably play it really safe and play by the book and play by the rules and like always do the right thing and not take a lot of risks. Oh, she's thinking about taking risks now. Big time. And I think that this is underneath the 10 of Wands because that might not be what this person typically does, you guys. This chick probably plays it safe and plays by the rules a lot. She counts her pennies. She's really careful. She's willing to like wait for a return on an investment. But I think this part of her is like, I'm starting to get itchy. I really want something different. I really want to be rebellious, but I'm maybe a little bit afraid to. She might be a little afraid to be rebellious and take a risk, you know, because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are like lunatics together. But she's seeing you as the lovers, which is, you know, match made in heaven. This person sees you as their perfect match. Love, harmony, peace, balance, happiness, total value alignment, an alignment in morals and an alignment in values. Like this person seems to think that the two of you want the same things out of life. They also may think that spirit is really trying to bring the two of you together. And I think at this point, she's like, oh my God, what do I do here? Like, I want to go for it with him, but I got to be careful with money. I can't be too crazy. But here's why she sees you as the lovers, the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Magician. Wow. So she's seeing you as the lovers and the Emperor, which is she thinks you are her perfect match and that you're the king of all kings. I also have the Empress on the table here. So I have an Emperor and an Empress activation and the lovers. So this person really thinks you're right for them. They also think you are very smart. They may see you as detached and just focusing on intellect when you need to. Libra men do that. So do Libra women. We can be very charming, but we can also be very detached so that we can like push out emotion and just make really smart choices. The King of Swords is known as the ultimate strategist and also the sayer of truth. They also see you as a manifester. They also see you as like taking action, making things happen. I mean, I date you. I'm kind of involved with a Sagittarius right now, but I'm starting to rethink you guys. Like really, I'm like, wow, I need to go find a Libra. My partner has Libra in his chart though. So it's like, yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my, Libra is really looking like the man right now, big time. And this person seems to think that you are a good catch and a good match for them. Yeah. And here's what you need to know or your advice, the Knight of Cups. That's very dreamy. It's very romantic. It's very idealized and it's very charming. Clarifying this is the Emperor or the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool. It's possible that somebody might tell you they're pregnant. It's possible that someone may send you a message saying like, I want to have your babies. I want to be your empress. I want to go for it. You know, when we get the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, watch out for love bombing. This person looks very practical though. I'm not getting the sense that they're a love bomber, but take it as it resonates for you. But like that is like sending messages that are really romantic. They might write you a romance novel. They may send you very emotional songs, poetry. They'll say something really creative and beautiful and romantic and very idealized and dreamy about taking a risk and going for it. But here it is again. Some of you are dealing with a person that has Taurus in their chart. And Taurus wants to build something that lasts. They are our counterparts. Like they're ruled by Venus like Libra is. They take the energy of the planet of Venus to a bit of a different place though. Taurians can be a little bit more practical and a little bit more grounded and down to earth than Libra. They also, again, they want to do what they know is going to work and what's going to work long term. Saying I have about Taurus is built to last. They want to do something that's built to last. They may have Libra in their chart too, like you. Like they want to do something that's really grounded and really practical. They want this Emperor and Empress activation. They want to move quickly and they want to go for it. This may be what you need to say to them too, because this is either what you need to know about this person or this advice. If you feel like this person's hesitating and they're afraid to take a risk, it's because she's really grounded and practical. And you may need to say to her, let's just go for it. Like, we're never going to know until we try. The Fool is this leap of faith. Like, I trust in you to bring stability into our lives. You may really need to say that to her. Like, I trust you to be stable and practical. I know you think this is a risk, but I also know that you think I'm your perfect match. And I know you think that we can have stability with each other. There could have been a fire sign involved, wondering what's going on. There's been disappointment about that guy. Okay. I'm also hearing that some of you might be dealing with a single mother, or she's a single mom, or she has like a baby of some kind. Maybe she's an entrepreneur. Strong Taurus energy. Really wanting to create something new. There's a need to create something new. And this Knight of Cups is pointed right at the King of Swords. And here you are. This guy always looks kind of mean, but you and I both know that the King of Swords is not always mean. He's just going to push out emotion and make a really smart choice. He is a strategist. So we're ending on you. And then clarifying this is the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups again, and the Lovers again. This person might be like, oh, I'm feeling so left out in the cold without you. I'm also hearing, I'm not just hearing it, I'm seeing it. You know, first we've got this Six of Pentacles, which shows an action of like giving and receiving. But then we have a different action of like holding on to just Four Pentacles. Like, whoa, I have to keep this stability with my resources and my money and what I have. I have to hang on to what I've got because like someone might not be doing very well. She did get the Five of Pentacles over here or in this energy. So she may have a lacking mindset sometimes. She may be worried about money and finances and like being left out in the cold, barely being able to make ends meet. If she kind of goes for it with you, she may just worry about money. People with Earth in their chart do. Libras need to worry about money a little bit more than they usually do. So there is this need to focus on what we need that we don't have, looking at those resources. But also it's like, I don't really care. Like, even if we don't have a lot, let's just go for it. I think we're meant to be together. Even if it's going to deplete our resources a little bit to be together, even if it's not the best timing financially or something like that, it's like so romantic and so beautiful. That's an obstacle and a challenge that needs to be overcome. And it might be difficult for her to do that. It might be difficult for you to do it. Like, you might be the one that's struggling financially right now, but we did get a Five of Pentacles over here. I did want to know a little bit more about this person. They have interesting energy. The first card that came out about them is Let the Past Go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our pasts hold us back from our future. Okay. This person wants to let go of the past. They want you to let go of your past too. They need to let go of their past. There was a time, there's always this time that we can rewind the clock to before things went south, before things became difficult, right? When we were the Knight of Cups and the Fool, idealistic and youthful and dreamy. There's a lot of mature energy here, and there's also a lot of youthful energy here. So I feel like this person does want to recapture that sense of youth and idealism, but they also know that they need to let the past go because it's been holding them back. And they want you to let go of your past too if it's been holding you back. Also, jealousy and your mind came out. Ooh, okay. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing that other people can have access to you. Is this toxic? Maybe a little. I know. I don't care, but I want the world to know you're mine. Okay, this person might have a little Scorpio in their chart. That's a scorpionic trait. Of course, any sign can be like that. So this person really wants to be yours and they want you to be theirs. They might objectify you a little bit right now. They might get really jealous if they see you maybe not giving them your full attention. I don't think this is a past relationship though. Like it could be like if this is an ending between the two of you and they want a new beginning, there's still a jealousy piece that's keeping them tied to you. Like if this is a person that you're trying to move on from in some way and she's trying to move on from you, the only reason she's not moving on from you is she can't stand to see you with anybody else. This will eventually go away. But I think that if the two of you are going to be together, this person's got to get over the fact that like you don't belong to them and only them. But I find it interesting that at the bottom of the deck, which usually represents a catalyst for change or a challenge, is a card that says not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or the energy for a relationship. And I'll be honest with you, like, she does look like she's got a lot going on. So there's like this part of her that's overwhelmed with responsibility. That's overwhelmed with responsibility and not knowing how to ask for help from others. That happens, right? So a part of her is like, no, this isn't the right time for a relationship, but And it might be her past holding her back as well. But at the same, so it's like on the one hand, she's like, oh, my past is holding me back. I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know if it's the right time for us to do this, but oh my God, like I can't stand to see you with anyone else. I want you to be mine. So she gonna have to get over that, he or she. I mean, even if you date men, there's this Queen of Pentacles showing up. So this might have to do with like a mother, an ex, something like that. Like take it as it resonates for you. But they want to go for it because they see themselves as the Ace of Swords. They see themselves as being smart. They see themselves as having breakthroughs. They see themselves as having the answers. And the way they're feeling is the sun. They could have Leo in their chart. There could be a Leo involved. So it's like this person's having a breakthrough and it's bringing in a lot of happiness and optimism. The glass is half full in the way they feel. But their action towards you is the Nine of Swords. So there's like this anxiety and worry. I always clarify the action card. Well, I'll clarify any card that I feel like I want more information about. But they're like, oh, this is so stressful. Like, this is the right thing for me. Libra is the right guy for me. It's the right thing for me. But oh my fucking God. I'm like, why are women this way? I'm looking at it. I'm like, chick, I feel you. I really do. But goddamn. Like, don't sabotage yourself here. I wanted to know what her or his anxiety was about. And I got that Five of Pentacles again. Here it is twice. Yeah. This person's worried about making bad choices financially. They might be worried about the amount of money they have, what they have in savings, what they have to spend. They might be worried about your financial issues. If you have any financial issues, worrying about being left out in the cold is an issue for them. But we've got the Lovers again and the Star again. It's like we can never afford a relationship. There's never the right time to have a baby or get married. It's like, It's like she's got to stop overthinking it and stressing out. It's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm supposed to be with Libra. He's the person I'm supposed to be with. I have hope. I know that it's almost like you're like an answered prayer or a dream come true. This person may really feel like Spirit brought you intentionally into their life. But their big challenge is like worried about these resources and assets, despite how happy they are about all this. So this is stuff that has to be talked about. I'm like, oh my God, they can work through this, especially if they allow for just a little bit of idealism to come in. The Knight of Cups can be kind of dangerous because he can be too idealistic and immature with his wants and needs. But at the same time, do we really want to give up on love and romance? Because the Fool and the Knight of Cups are like, I just want to go for it here. I want to recapture innocence. I want to be happy. I want to have it all with, a partner. This person, like you and this person have to work through these logistical 3D challenges that probably are about assets, resources, maybe a move or a relocation. I wanted to know what was going on for you. I wanted to know the untold truth of your heart, euphoria, chasing thrills, joy and laughter, and then chemistry, spark, passion, and desire. So you feel like there's a lot of euphoria between the two of you. There's a lot of spark and passion here with the Lovers and the Knight of Wands. I should say so. Knight of Cups and the Fool too. It is very euphoric. There is a lot of chemistry, but time is here. Wait, cycles, infinity. Also at the bottom of the deck, apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid. Okay, I already feel like through the Oracle deck alone about you, Libra, I feel like you're saying to yourself and to them, you may really need to say this to them. It's like, look, I really feel the chemistry between us. This is amazing. I feel euphoric. But I'm a little guarded and I'm a little cautious and I might need some more time. Or if it's been taking her, like you may be saying to her, look, if it's taking you time to just like pull the trigger and go for it here with me, I understand if you're apprehensive or afraid. I'm a little apprehensive and afraid too. It's really about how long are you willing to wait and are you willing to overcome that apprehension? Because there's a lot of chemistry here. Euphoria will go away though. Right? And there's this potential for something really wonderful to happen here with this Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So there's a lot of kings on the table here. So you see yourself as the Eight of Wands. Sorry, not the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you are the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're working. You see yourself as the Eight of Wands. So you're either receiving communication or you're sending it out. You want to move quickly. You want to come into alignment with what you want. The way you're feeling is the King of Cups and the way your action is the King of Swords. You may actually reach out to someone else around you, or you may get messages from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces masculine. He might be a really good friend or a buddy. I'm hearing a brother. He might feel like a brother to you. He can give you some good advice. But if that's not happening for you right now, some of you are like, you're really feeling very compassionate. You're really feeling very loving. You want to be diplomatic emotionally. You don't want to do anything crazy though. The kings are sitting. They're in a sustaining type energy. And we've got this Knight of Cups here, but in your feelings, it's like, no, I really want to be mature about this. I want to be loving, but I want to be mature. And your action is the King of Swords. Well, I'm not surprised by that. These two aren't polar opposites, it's just that they play different roles. And this is your default setting, right, you guys? It's like, all right, I'm a sun in Libra, or maybe I'm a moon in Libra. If you have Libra in a close planet, this reading's definitely for you. It's like, I have a lot of love in my heart, but I have to have a strategy and I have to be smart. You might be able to give her or other people like really good advice right now. I see you trying to be intelligent. Yep, trying to be intelligent. Wanted to know what that was about. I clarified the crap out of it. I'm like, okay, the King of Swords is standing here. He's giving good advice. He's making judgment calls. He's kind of pushing the emotions aside to take smart action. He's not doing anything though. He's sitting down because you have a decision to make. The King of Swords is the world, the moon, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're at a bit of an intellectual impasse. Some of you guys have Pisces. And Pisces is very dreamy and wants to make dreams come true. But you are not going to make a stupid choice. This person could be a world away with the world here, and you're not sure about all that. If it's a person from the past, you're like, I don't know if I want to let you through the door again. But I don't think it's a person from the past. I think it's a newer person in your life. It's like, all right, there's this tectonic breath, this pause between one cycle and the next. I'm going to stand here and do life review. I'm waiting to move forward here. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential, but there could also be a lot of illusion. And I know that. And right now, I have to hold still and make the smartest choice for me. This is the apprehensive card. Like, I need some time. I need some time to think about this. I wanted to know what the world was. When I got the star on this person and the world for you, I was like, yeah, I think for a few of you, you might be in a long distance relationship, a big time long distance relationship. And I got further evidence of that with the world. With the world, I have the Four of Wands, the Tower, and the Chariot, Cancer and Scorpio here. This looks like maybe moving, relocating, just hitting that eject button and like obliterating everything and like maybe moving to be with her or having her move to be with you. Yeah, I get it. Like I've been there. I mean, I went through this a couple of years ago. My partner and I were together for a few years and I was living in North Carolina and he was living in California and he was like, hey, you want to move to San Francisco with me and like start a life together finally? And I was like, yes. Like, not because I didn't love him, but because it's like a move like that's a really big deal. That's why I'm telling you my personal story here, because it looks like that. It's like, yeah, I've totally been here. Like, holy shit. Like, just saying, let's just go for it. Like, let's move in together, or one of us sells a home and then we relocate, move. I don't know. I have to make this choice. Like the idea of like some kind of a massive change that might disrupt stability for a while. I mean, with the Four of Wands, we have a stability. We have a foundation we can build upon, right? But the Tower, that's about a building that was built too quickly with the wrong materials. And it's like, we got to blow it all apart and start from scratch. That's what the Tower means, is like starting from scratch, really letting that past go, right? This is a decision that you have to make at some point. And you might feel like you're kind of going in blind. Yeah, there's a lack of clarity. And you know that. And I think that like, they look like they really know what they want. They're just terrified, right? You don't look like, it's not that you, I don't think it's that you don't want to be with this person. It's just that like timing is an issue for you. And it really is like a leap of faith. Spirit's trying to give you encouragement to take a leap of faith with them. They're saying, your guides are saying this relationship can last the test of time. You can be vulnerable with them. Let them be vulnerable with you. And also, it really is time to be playful, like lighten up for sure. Gemini coming out a couple times. Gemini is a goofball. They want you to lighten up too. I think it might be hard to lighten up right now because you feel like you have to make some serious choices. I actually do want to do an extended reading because this is really beautiful. I think this person really thinks the two of you are meant to be together. She's just really worried about finances, and I think you're worried about them too. So I kind of want to see where this might go for you and give you a little bit more advice and encouragement if you feel like you need that and you want some deeper insight into this person, see where it could go in the future. The link to the extended will be at the top of the description below. But that is your reading for the middle to the end of February, masculines. If this resonated with you, I truly hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.